Good morning, everybody. Saturday, we are up in Wisconsin. We're having a great time up here. We're going to hang out with the family and stuff for Father's Day weekend. I know I haven't posted anything in a couple days, outside of the automotive content. The reason for that is talking about politics and stuff like that was really starting to get depressing, and you can only hear about politics so many times before you just have had enough of it. I've been following a little bit of the Hunter Biden stuff where he was found guilty on the 3 felony charges of the firearm thing while being high and purchasing it, and I guess the dealer and everybody else is now involved in it. Hopefully they blow it up. Hopefully it makes a big wave, and what I don't understand is you got a man over here, Donald Trump, that pays a woman some hush money, if it's even true, which she's already signed documentation saying that it's not true, but then has come back later after they've pushed her enough to try to bring 34 felony counts, which are misdemeanor counts, against him, on getting some tail. And this dude is over here high on drugs and stuff like that, purchasing a firearm, and is a nuisance, menace, and a danger to society. And he's able to just, the Democrats, especially the liberals, are acting like it's no big deal. Like, who cares? It's just a firearm. He purchased it while he was high on crack. Who cares? Well, do you know what people do when they're high on drugs? Things that they normally wouldn't do when they're not high on drugs? That makes more sense to me. So this should be a bigger deal but it's not. Because they're trying to do anything that they can to keep DJT out of the race in November when we vote for our next president. But I can tell you what I'm doing. I'm voting for the man no matter what. If he's not on the ballot, I'm writing him in. And that's just how it is. I would think, based on what we see in today's society with our youth and kind of what's going on in the workplace, and the participation trophies for everybody, and everybody's got to be accepted, and you have to agree with everybody. You can't hurt people's feelings, or safe spaces and cuddle sessions and stuff like that, and hug sessions to make you feel better. I think all of us agree that we need to get back to normal. We need to get back to people really trying to make their way through life and hustling, and it's not everything handed out for free. It's a joke what they're doing with our money, the taxpayers' dollars. A lot of these cities, these towns and stuff like that are just throwing it at the illegals as much as they possibly can. And probably a good 50-60% of that plus is not even going to them. It's going into the politicians' pockets. So, there's nothing at this point that we can do other than vote. That's why I haven't really been talking about it too much lately. Is what are you going to do? Keep talking about it, and you got to wait for things to get real bad before you can do anything. And now we're not at that point yet. We got August coming up. August coming up is supposed to be the DNC here in Chicago. The community has spoken. The previous Democratic community has spoken, and they said they are not going to allow them to come into Chicago and have a peaceful DNC. They are going to disrupt it. They are going to be there causing havoc and chaos, and they will be a nuisance to the DNC convention. So that was a promise pretty much from especially the minority community. Outside of that, I really don't have anything. We're just focused on big jobs at work. Got a bunch of Ford stuff coming in, random vehicles, programming, security issues, maintenance stuff, and I'm looking for a new vehicle now. I'm looking for a Expedition or a Suburban, or like Yukon Denali. We're trying to grow the family, so we're actively trying to have a kid. And we're going to need a bigger vehicle. The truck alone for the pup, my daughter, me, my wife, and all of our stuff when we travel, it's sufficient now. But when you throw the other dog in there and you throw more stuff in, it gets to a point where you're starting to cramp up. So if you guys have any idea, or if any of you have a really clean larger SUV for sale, or where one is, and you want to email me or leave me a link in the comment section for it. I'd love to come check it out, or buy it from you personally, or whatever it may be. If you, our family needs it, and that's what we're looking for now. I just wanted to say good morning to you all, give you kind of a life update, and I tell you, I know who I'm voting for, and if you want a better life, it would behoove you to vote Donald Trump when it comes November, and do the right thing. Let's change this, or let's turn it around and head the right direction, and even if it's just a little bit, it's better than nothing. Y'all be blessed. Take care. I love y'all. Have a good weekend.